Most people fail at budgeting because they make it too complicated. Spreadsheets, 12 categories, tracking every single dollar, it never lasts. But there's a budgeting method so simple you can set it up in 10 minutes and never think about money stress again. It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it, starting today. The 50-30-20 rule was popularized by U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren in her book All You're Worth. The idea is dead simple. You split your after-tax income into just 3 buckets. 50% goes to needs, 30% goes to wants, 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. That's it. 3 numbers. Every dollar has a home. Let's break down each one. Needs, 50%. These are the expenses you cannot avoid. Rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transport to work, insurance, minimum debt payments. If your needs are eating more than 50% of your income, that's a sign something needs to change. Your rent might be too high or your car costs too much. Needs are not Netflix. Needs are not dining out. Be honest with yourself here. Wants, 30%. This is everything that improves your life but isn't essential. Streaming services, eating out, gym memberships, new clothes, holidays, hobbies. This category is not the enemy. It's the reason you work hard. But 30% is the ceiling, not a target. If you're trying to get ahead faster, this is where you cut first. Savings and debt, 20%. This is the category that changes your life. Emergency fund, retirement contributions, extra debt payments, investments. Even if you start at just 10% and work up, this bucket is what separates people who build wealth from people who just survive month to month. Let's make this real. Say you take home $4,000 a month after tax. 50%, $2,000, goes to rent, groceries, bills, transport. 30%, $1,200, goes to dining out, subscriptions, entertainment, clothing. 20%, $800, goes to your emergency fund, super contributions, or paying off debt. $800 a month invested consistently over 20 years, even at a modest return, becomes hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the power of this rule done consistently. Now, what if the numbers don't work perfectly for you? That's fine. The 50-30-20 rule is a framework, not a law. If you're in a high cost of living city, your needs might be 60 or even 65%. Adjust your wants category down to compensate. The key principle stays the same. Every dollar is allocated intentionally, and savings always comes first. Here's how to actually implement this. Step 1. Calculate your monthly after-tax income. Step 2. Multiply by 0.5, 0.3, and 0.2 to get your 3 buckets. Step 3. Open a separate savings account for your 20% and automate a transfer on payday. Step 4. Use a simple app like YNAB Pocketbook or even a Notes app to track your needs and wants spending through the month. That's the whole system. The 50-30-20 rule works because it's simple enough to actually stick to. You're not tracking every coffee. You're not feeling guilty about a dinner out. You're just making sure your money flows in the right direction. Start this month. Calculate your 3 numbers tonight. Set up that automated transfer. Small action, massive long-term impact. If this helped, subscribe to Bob Financials. I post simple money videos every week. And tell me in the comments, which bucket is hardest for you to stick to?